5,000 employees and a whopping reports on the background to a recent rocket launch at Cape Canaveral in Florida.
5, 4, 3, 2,
engine start.
Skynet 4D blasting off into the night sky from Cape Canaveral.
We have ignition and liftoff.
The £100 million satellite is the most sophisticated of its kind. Assembled by Matra Marconi Space in Stevenage for the Ministry of Defence, the satellite's taken 3 years to complete from conception to launch. It's part of a big contract for the company, which in 1982 cut staff numbers by 650.
For staff here, it's extremely important. It's the first of a new generation of satellites for the Ministry of Defence. A highly flexible satellite which will give them the opportunity to operate anywhere in the world, and for us it's continuity of employment.
Skynet 4D was produced to take over from 3 satellites belonging to the MOD, which are coming to the end of their 10-year lifespan. With improved features, this new satellite will enable British Armed Forces to communicate almost anywhere on the globe.
It has some very sophisticated equipment on board which provides the Ministry of Defence with flexible beams. They can repoint the antennas, they've got higher power systems on board, they can communicate to virtually anywhere in the world, and that allows them complete freedom of operation.
It's very much like a telephone exchange up in the sky in many respects. We can set up communication links to almost literally anywhere in the world. They might be links into a large military headquarters, they might be links to a single deployed army location using a small satellite ground terminal. They might be voice links using telephone systems. They might be data links using computer systems. A very flexible system.
RAF Brampton in Cambridgeshire is the brain centre of the Skynet operation. It's here that all decisions will be made over how the satellite is used. At a time when British Armed Forces are dwindling and while politics changing by the minute, effective and efficient communications are a necessity.
It's absolutely vital, and perhaps paradoxically it's become even more important to us since the end of the Cold War. In the very unpredictable sort of world in which we live, our military commitments are of a very uncertain duration. We're not certain what location we're going to be operating from, and only military satellite communications can provide the required degree of flexibility and indeed the very high capacity that we need for those sorts of operations.
Working in clinically clean conditions is one way to help prevent satellites from going wrong. But to avoid any tampering from foreign powers, Skynet 4D is also fitted with special security devices.
All the information is encrypted when it's sent up and decrypted when it's received. The Skynet spacecraft feature special anti-jamming techniques so it can't be listened into, and this does mean that all the armed forces, whoever they are, do benefit from secure communications.
More than a week after its launch, Skynet 4D is still on its way to its final position, 36,000 kilometres above the Earth. Once it's arrived, a series of tests will be carried out before the satellite is eventually handed over to the RAF.
One wonders when Skynet is in place if it might have a role in whatever happens